Nothing says the future like a big old band of printed numbers down your arm. So rad. Hello toy fans, I'm here with another one of our vintage openings, and I have had this for a while and I've really been wanting to open this particular Terminator up for a while. That's right, we're back with another Kenner Terminator 2 Future War action figure. This time we're looking at the Hidden Power Terminator. It says, with hidden grappling hook that really fires. It's a grappling hook. Well, does it actually grapple anything, or is it just like a claw? We're gonna find out. You know, this bubble here is fairly yellowed, so I figured this one would be okay to take out. And it was interesting because I like the sticker Wonder Water, $4.95 back in the day. Not too bad of a price. I got this actually at I believe a convention for pretty cheap because it was so yellowed. So I think it's time to get this one out. Now, looking at the card art here, we get the Terminator 2 Future War, and we get, of course, you know, Schwarzenegger there with the Terminator T-800 face along the side, and we get some war-torn, you know, Los Angeles up there in the top of the card art. We get this nice open bubble here with some splash stuff in the back, and we get to see our Terminator here along with the accessories that it comes with, and we get a bit of a cardboard piece that goes around here, hides the boots but has the titling on it, much like our Cyber Grip action figure that we got out of the same Future War line itself. Let's head to the back. Now, out of this, we do have some instructions up here. It says, Terminator returns to the future to fight tomorrow's evil cyborgs. His number tattoo proves he's programmed to protect the human resistance. So he has a number tattoo that's going to help him, you know, protect the human resistance. Okay. It says, to load weapon, we have to press in a projectile, the notch on the side of the launcher, with the figure's left arm in position as shown. So it has it with his arm in. Swing launcher onto the figure's chest and snap it into place. Figure can hold the gun in the left hand. Okay. So we're squeezing the figure's knees together, release to bring the weapons into firing position, and then we fire the launcher by pushing a button in the back of the launcher. It says, Hidden Power Terminator with hidden grappling hook that really fires. Evil cyborgs always lose the fight with Hidden Power Terminator because he hides an extra weapon in his chest. In a flash, he whips out a metal snagging hook and fires. Okay, pretty cool. Out of this, we do get cross-cell art. We get this 3-strike Terminator, which is similar to the one that we got a long time ago, except this time he's shirtless. The Cyber Grip villain, which we have done a review of. The Rapid Repair Terminator, which I'd love to have in my collection. The Hot Blast Terminator, which I will do a review down the road. The Metal Mash Terminator, which I definitely want in my collection. Hidden Power Terminator, which is the one we're looking at now. Chromium, which I have in my collection. And the Battle Ready Terminator, which I also want in my collection. With that, we do have other Terminator 2 action toys. We have the Secret Weapon Terminator from kind of the first series. Exploding T-1000 that has a lot of the same spring-powered action as the Exploding Scorpion Alien and the Exploding Beetlejuice. The White Hot T-1000, it's got like a color change thing with water. John Connor motorcycle, and the Indiglo Terminator, which we have already looked at. We also get the Ultimate Terminator, the Big Baddie. We get the Heavy Metal Cycle, which is sizable to these figures, and that Mobile Assault Vehicle, which is also sizable to these figures. Now, that's all I got to say about the packaging for this Hidden Power Terminator. There's really nothing else to say about the packaging. We got to get this one out and fight the cyborgs. And straight out of the package, this is our Hidden Power Terminator along with his grapple, claw, and gun. And I've already put them actually in hand so you can see what they look like. Now, the way that this play feature works is by pressing the legs together. So before we really get into the play feature, let's kind of look at just a general overall of the body. We see, of course, that we've got that tattoo they were talking about on the outside, 9331, and you've got a barcode there, which is kind of cool. You've got this nice blue, almost silver metallic going all along the back, including the belt and the pockets, which is kind of interesting. That's all metallized. You get, of course, these combat type style teal pants that have bands all over it, so very futuristic. Very, very futuristic. Boots with straps all over it. Again, I guess very futuristic. Of course, no shirt, which everyone in the future doesn't wear a shirt now. Of course, this is a future war, so it makes even less sense to wear a shirt. And then you've got the blaster in purple here, along with the endoskeleton hand, and they're all sculpted in together. Now, as far as the head, you've got his cranium showing here, of course, the likeness of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and then he's got a comm that actually comes out and is force-fed out of his head down to his face and mouth, which is pretty interesting. He looks definitely sci-fi futuristic. Now, in order to get his action feature to work, we press his legs together, and there you go. This unbands, and then he can fire his laser rifle. Unfortunately, this doesn't pop out all the way, so in order to make it work, we'll do it again. It pops out about that much, so it unlocks about that much, which is kind of strange. I kind of was hoping it would pop all the way out. Maybe that's something I can do as far as like oiling this up to see if that'll pop out all the way. But the rest of the action feature works pretty cool. I do like that it exposes the endoskeleton right here, which is kind of a nice feature that we get to see inside of his body, which is always fun. And of course, the figure itself has a swivel head. You've got that action featured arm. You do have a bit of a swivel arm over there. And then, of course, those swivel thighs. And they are hindered a little bit because of the action feature. Now, his claw that he comes with is this cool looking little claw. I was kind of hoping that this would have been like attached to him somehow, like string wise, because it talked about being a grapple claw. Like he could use this to climb, and it would maybe come through here or something, or through the scope, and we could pull the string and make him climb up. But that was not the case. I was kind of hoping something kind of like our Robin from the Batman Returns toy line with his backpack. The futuristic blaster is actually pretty cool. Not too bad. It looks futuristic. It looks a little bit like some sort of rail gun with a very short stock on it. And not like anything that we've seen from the movie. I think this is kind of just a new build. Like if I saw this just in the wild without the figure, I wouldn't know what that's from because it's rather generic in its build. Here, we'll pose him up like that. I'll be a toy. So that's pretty much all I gotta say about the Hidden Power Terminator with his hidden grappling hook that really fires. With this one, if you are a Terminator fan and you like getting all the Terminator toys from Kenner, yeah, this would be kind of on my list. Now, I wouldn't say that this would be the highest one on my list just because the play feature doesn't really make this one as fun as some of the other toys in the line, but it's still rather fun. If you like Terminator, but you're not really big on collecting the toys, I would suggest that there are other Terminators, especially from the first wave of these figures, that I would much rather get that would better represent the Terminator in that case. All in all, I am happy to have him in my collection, but I don't really feel like he's one that I'm going to go to as my playing toy or the toy that I like to fiddle with the most, just because he doesn't have that same allure that the other Terminators have. And, you know, being the Power Arm Terminator, one of my favorites, even the T-800 endoskeleton being an absolutely wonderful figure, this one just kind of meets the bar. It doesn't go over and it doesn't make it any more exciting. But again, I am glad to have him in the collection. Now that's all I gotta say about the Hidden Power Terminator. Remember, They're not dolls. They're action figures that come from the future to the past to protect the past, to keep it from going away and having the machines take over. But the machines take over, so you send a machine back to stop the machines. My head hurts. When I'm not recording videos here on YouTube, I'm actually over on a podcast on marvindogmedia.com called Talking Toys with Taylor and Jeff. It's a really cool toy podcast. Be sure to check it out. Also, I need your help getting my YouTube channel to grow. Be sure to subscribe down below with that big red button. Hit that bell for notifications so you'll be alerted of anything that comes from me to you. Like this video, it helps YouTube know that you like what I'm making, and comment down below. I like chatting with you all.